Pretty little tent. Alright, I am back out on trail today. We are at the Porcupine Mountains up in northern Michigan today. With good old Keith back there and good old Rob right there. So yeah, we're gonna have our little camp out on Lake Superior today. And I'll take you to the map on the back here real quick and kind of show you the trail and where we're going. Alright, here's kind of a map of the park. We've already gone up to the Lake of the Clouds area right over there. So that was kind of that was this right here. This is kind of the tourist spot. There was a big tourist vortex up there that we went through, so had to get out of there pretty quick. Beautiful views, but that's where all the people are at. But now we are down here at our trailhead, and we are going to take the cross trail up here to our campsite, which is it L5? L5 is our campsite, so yeah, right there. And then in the morning, we will take the Little Carp River Trail with a couple water crossings and some waterfalls back down to our vehicle. So that is the plan. right, we are almost to camp, and we have got a nice little trail cabin right there behind us that we're passing by. So that's pretty cool. And Lake Superior is just right out there. So we are very close to our camp. So I will check in again once we get to camp. Plenty of tent beds, plenty of hammock spots. All right, we have made it to camp. This is a pretty sweet camp spot. Got the fire pit right there. I think I'm setting my tent up right there. It looks like it'd be a pretty good spot on the lake, so I'm gonna go for it. Keith's setting up right over here behind me. Oh, the tree's in the way. Keith's setting up right there, so he's got a pretty sweet spot. But yeah, not a bad campsite at all. Once again, Keith picked a good one. Pretty little tent. All right, we are all set up at camp, mostly. Got my tent all nice and set up right there. Rob's kind of set up shop right next to me. And Keith is just kind of right across the way from us. So, and then we got the fire pit right behind me. So, not bad at all. Definitely not a bad spot. All right. Like a maple, like, I don't know, that's not maple. I got a backpacker's pantry. I opened it up. Yeah. I took the little tab out and I found a little extra present inside. I don't know what that's for, but there better not be any more in there.
Flavor saver.
All right, we're just kind of chilling. Keith and Rob are kind of out gathering some wood while I'm sitting and enjoying the fire. We don't need much wood. We're totally not trying to stay up too terribly late because it's supposed to start raining. There's something big and black walking around in the woods over there. I'll get back to you. It's okay. All right, we're all hunkered down for the night. And last time I checked in with the video, I thought I saw something black out in the woods, crawling around, walking around. As you saw the video, it was some deer, but they let me get really close. Like those deer, I was like 6-7 feet away from. I could hear her breathing. That's how close I was to that deer. Like, those deer out here, obviously, they don't mind people at all. So I think I'm gonna watch a little TV show that I downloaded to my phone tonight before I go to bed, and I think we're gonna sleep in. It's supposed to rain tonight in like a couple hours starting, and then it's supposed to last until about 8 or 9 in the morning. Last time I looked this morning when we had reception. So if it does, we'll probably pack up a little bit later, try to not pack up in the rain, but if not, we'll just get up normal time anyway and get shit moving. And it's about 6-mile hike out in the morning past a lot of waterfalls and some creek crossings with no bridges. So should be interesting. Catch y'all in the morning. I think, and it rained all night. It is like a monsoon, it sounds like, out there. But I slept great. I woke up a few times, but right back to sleep, so not bad. I'm not sure when we're getting up. No one's made a peep outside yet, so I might just watch a little TV show on my phone while I sit here and listen to the rain and the waves. I don't know what time we're going to get up and get moving, but it should be within an hour or two, I would guess. All right, we are back on the trail. We are all packed up, and it's like a monsoon out here right now. Lady Superior is one angry bitch this morning. But we got about 6 miles out. A lot of waterfalls that should be spectacular after the rain last night. And some water crossings that should be pretty interesting. There's no bridges. And it poured last night for all night. It didn't stop until about 8 o'clock this morning. So let's get on this trail and see how it goes. We are at our first water crossing, and as you can tell, it tells us we need to get right there. So this should be interesting. I'm gonna vouch for not going first. Yeah, you can't even see into the water. This is gonna be interesting.
Chillier than Lake Superior, actually.
Wasn't bad once I got about halfway across.
Yeah.
The initial like 5 feet was cold. Oh. Hey. Taking a little break right here at a campsite that we passed just to get some breakfast. We weren't getting breakfast at our campsite this morning. The wind was just insane. My tent blew away while I was trying to pack up. Everything was blowing away. So we packed up in the quickest I've ever packed up camp, and we were out. So we're going to stop here for some breakfast and be back on the trail soon. All right, we are still on trail, passing by numerous waterfalls. That rained last night. We took a different way in yesterday because we knew it was going to rain last night. So we figured all the waterfalls and water crossings would be better on this trail today. They are so far. But beautiful trail. Now it feels like we're kind of like in a rainforest in Jurassic Park, so can't complain. What are we looking at?
Trails that way.
Trails that way. So yeah, that was a campsite right there, but yeah, this is definitely cool with it being all wet like this, and like I said, it's got that Jurassic Park feel. Love it. Everybody from my last video told me they were.
Everything's edible at least once.
Right? You want to fish? I got it. All right, that pretty much does it for this hike, this camp out. this was definitely one cool ass place. It really feels like you're up in the boreal forest, Alaska, rainforest. I mean, it's beautiful. And after that rain last night, it just made all the waterfalls and creeks and rivers around here just extra special. So it was a good trip. Got another shout out and thanks to Keith for inviting me again. So I think next week I'm gonna hit up the SHT for the first time since the completion of it for some fall colors. So catch me on that next one.